Okay, hi, good morning. It's me again, it's Cheok. I'm your active health coach. And today we're going to be doing a different cardio. It's going to be slightly less intense, so we're going to throw in a little bit of coordination stuff here. Okay, so cardio is important because as the name implies, it helps us with our cardiovascular health and it helps us to cope better with vigorous activities in our daily lives. All right, we're going to start off with 3 warm-up exercises of 60 seconds each. The first one is a squat. Okay, and just start, all right? Go nice and low into a sitting sort of position, all right? I'm going to show you at the side as well. Make sure that your knees don't go past your toes and you push your hips back. So you lead out with your hips, all right? Just sit nice and low, okay? So we're just doing a warm-up to get the heart rate up and get our muscles warm. And the movements we're going to do in a warm-up is going to it's similar to the movements that we're going to do during the workout. Okay, all right. Make sure to breathe regularly. So as you come up, exhale. Inhale on the way down. Exhale. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is alternating lunges. All right, so we're just going to stick our leg out, go into a lunge, come back up, go back to standing position, have the other leg go forward, go into a lunge, and come up. So I'll show you from the side. Okay, when we go, our body stays upright, and we're just going to go down by bending both legs at the same time. Change legs, down and up, down and up. Okay, so a lunge is also a good way to build muscles in your upper leg and helps to strengthen your hips as well. Okay, so I should add, make sure that you're hydrated. So at some point before the workout starts, do get some water in. Keep a water bottle close to you so that you can take sips of water, because dehydration does affect athletic performance. Okay, we're going to move on to our third warm-up. It's called good mornings. All right, so we're just going to lean forward with the knees slightly bent only. What we're trying to do is to get the hamstrings to really stretch out. Okay, so straighten up at the hips. Okay, just like that. So just let your arms hang forward and come up. Feel the stretch all the way down your hamstrings. And I also like to remind you all, even though you're doing these exercises at home, please wear comfortable shoes, all right? Because I know it's for us Asians, it seems very weird to wear shoes at home, but if you're doing these exercises, you don't want to injure your feet. So make sure that the exercise area is clear of items and have your comfortable shoes on. And as always, remember to breathe, all right? So as you come up, exhale, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Okay, so just before we start, just make sure that you get some water in. I'm going to have some water myself. Okay, the first exercise we're going to do is called jumping lunges. Okay, so essentially what you're going to do is to go into a lunge, jump, go into a lunge, just like that. Okay, I'll show you the side like that. So for some of you who may find this a little too vigorous, or you think that your knees and all might be a bit unable to cope with this, then you can do what we did in the warm-ups, which is just alternating lunges like so. Okay, if not, then just when you come up from the lunge, change. This is quite an challenging exercise, sorry. So remember to breathe. All right, keep going. So just a quick reminder, if it's too difficult, you just take the jumping part out of the equation. All right, and rest. The next exercise we're going to do is called the shuffle squat. So while you're resting, I'll just demonstrate. You're just going to take 2 steps to one direction and go into a squat. So it's 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Go. All right, very good. Okay, if you find it a bit too difficult to shuffle like that, just go 1, 2, squat. 1, 2, squat. Okay, if not, then we'll shuffle. This is a little tiring. Okay, and rest. Whew. Very good, you made it this far. The next one we're going to do is going to combine a little bit of balance into it. It's called a single leg squat. We're going to do 1 set on each leg. All right? So I'm just going to balance on one leg, like so, and squat. Just go at a pace where you feel comfortable and you can maintain your balance. See a side view. Oops. So same thing as a squat. Make sure your hips are coming out. Push out with your hips. Make sure the knee stays behind your toes. Ooh. As always, remember to breathe. Okay, now we're going to take a 15-second break and then we're going to do the other leg. So if you find it a bit difficult to do it balancing on one leg, what we're going to do next is we're going to put the toes on the ground like that. Use it for minimal support. All right? So let's show the side view now and go. Just like that. So just 10% maybe of your right leg is helping. Everything else should be your left. And front view. Just remember, push out with your hips. Sit into that imaginary chair behind you. Okay. This is more tiring than it looks. Okay. All right. So the next exercise we're going to do is called a side plank with leg lift. So what we're going to do, we'll get down on the floor. All right. From this position, you're going to push your hips up. Make sure you form a straight line with your hips, your shoulders, and your knees. And you're just going to raise your legs. If you find it too difficult to do the leg raising, just hold the side plank. If the side plank is also too difficult, go down and use your knees to form a straight line like that. So knees, hips, shoulder. All right? If you have no problem with it, then we'll go back to the side plank position and lift. So this is a very good exercise to help strengthen your core and hip muscles, all right? And it's really good for stability when you do more complex and certain tasks that require more exertion, all right? So now we're going to go to the other side. Okay, so remember, form a straight line with your ankles, your hips and your shoulders. Okay, once you do that, go up and lift. If you don't know what to do with this hand, you can lift it up like that as well. Okay, very good. We've made it this far. So the final exercise for this set is called alternating good mornings. So remember earlier on when we did the warm-up like this, we're going to do the same thing now, but we're going to change legs. Do it on one leg, then balance on the other. All right? Just take a few more seconds of a break. And let's go. So down, keep your leg mostly straight, and up, change, and down, and up. So just try and make sure you feel the stretch in your hamstring, which is the back thigh muscle. So this is a good workout to keep your heart rate up and get in a bit of balance at the same time. If you find it too difficult, once again, toe on the ground for the other leg, minimal support, and up. Change, support, go down. All right, you made it this far, congratulations. Now we're gonna take a quick 1-minute break and we'll be back soon. Hi, welcome back. I hope you had a chance to wipe your sweat off like I have and get a drink of water. We're going to commence our second set right now. Okay, I hope you all remember when we're doing exercise, especially one where you get your heart rate up. If you're not feeling well, rest. Listen to your body. All right? If everyone else watching is still feeling well, then we're going to start with our second set. All right, nice deep breath. And go. Remember, jumping lunges. And side view. Remember to keep the body nice and upright. And of course, remember if you're tired, just do like we did in the warm-ups. Step up and lunge. Change leg and lunge. All right, almost there. All right, and rest. You remember what our next exercise is? It's shuffle squats. All right, so just wipe down your face real quick like I'm going to. Have a drink of water if you need to. Okay, so we're gonna start our second exercise. Ready? Let's go. Okay, shuffle, squat. Okay, remember, if you find it too difficult to shuffle like that, just step. 1, 2, squat. 1, 2, squat. Alright, if not, we'll just shuffle. Some of these exercises may not seem fast, but because it's all the large muscles in our lower body, it can be quite tiring. And rest. Okay, so right now the muscles should be burning a little bit, you should be breathing a bit harder. We're going to go into our single leg squats next. All right, let's get ready and go. So remember, you're balancing on one leg and sitting into your imaginary chair. Okay. Knee behind the toes, push out with your hips, right? Get your balance right, then go. Okay, remember, if you find this a bit too challenging and you're wobbling around a bit too much, the other leg, toes on the ground, just to provide minimal support. All right. Okay, we'll just take a short break, then we're going to go to the other leg. Whew. Okay, so if you're on your right leg, like I was earlier, now we're going to switch to the left, all right, and vice versa. Are we ready? Excellent. And go. Okay, side view. Okay, push your hips back. All right, this is a very good exercise to develop both balance and hip strength and stability. Okay, front view again. Remember, put your toes down if you need a bit of extra support. Fantastic, and rest. All right, we've gone through most of the workout already, not long. This is the home stretch, all right? Next one is our core exercise. It's the side plank with leg raise. Okay, so we'll get onto the floor. Once you form a straight line with your shoulders, your hips and your ankles, bring your hips up and lift. Okay, so those of you remember, if you find the plank a bit too challenging, you can just do the plank without the leg lift, or bend your knees and lift like so. All right. Oof, that was intense. We'll take a short break. Okay, so I'm taking a short break. I'd have a sip of water, just breathe, collect yourself a little bit. Okay, let's move to the other side now. Form a straight line once again. Make sure the elbow is directly below your shoulders. Okay, and go. As always, remember to breathe. You can put this arm up like that if you want as well. And remember, bend knees like that. Just form a straight line with your body if you just find the side plank too challenging. All right, well done, people. We've come to the last exercise of the day. All right, single leg good mornings. Once again, also good for balance and for strengthening our hips and our hamstrings. Okay, so gather yourself. Home stretch, people. We can do this. All right, so keep the leg mostly straight. Go down, feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Straighten up entirely. Change legs. Go down, up, and switch. So just remember, like I said, use your toes for support if you need to. You still get the cardio benefits, it's just you don't have to concentrate so hard on the balancing. All right, well done everyone, we've made it to the end. I hope you found some of these exercises quite useful. I actually do. I've realized that in general with sports I get injured a bit less because my cardio's improved and my balance and coordination as well. All right, so most important thing with workouts is early on we did the warm-up. Now we got to do the cool down. All right, that's to bring our heart rate down slowly so that our blood pressure doesn't drop too suddenly, and sometimes you might get a bit lightheaded or even faint and fall, which is not good. All right, so the first one we're going to do is hold our ribs and breathe, okay? Breathe in all the way through your stomach. Feel your ribs rising and falling as you breathe out. Okay, so we're going to try and breathe in for 5 seconds. And out at 5. So this slow breathing through the nose is going to help lower our heart rate and our blood pressure. All right, so the next exercise we're going to do is going to stretch the chest because we're doing the side plank and everything. So finding a wall, right? You're just going to put your hand there like that and turn your body away from your arm. Stretch out your shoulder and your chest. Okay, and now the other side. As we get older, we lose a lot of mobility in our shoulders, so this is actually a very good stretch to do in general, not just like with a cool down. Next, we're going to hit our quads. Okay, so hold your ankle, balance on one leg. If need be, hold on to a wall or a chair. Yeah. A lot of our knee pain for people who didn't have like an acute injury sometimes stems from tight muscles in the quads and the hamstrings. So this is a good stretch to do out of habit as well. Nice, and switch legs. Ooh. Excellent. So now we're going to go on to a hamstring stretch. Keep the toes up, balance on your heel, and slide your hand down. Slide down till, like me, if your hamstring's tight, you feel that point of tension. Don't force it, just hold it there. Breathe slowly, and your muscle will relax. As it relaxes, you'll allow your hand to slide down even further. All right, so we don't ignore the other leg. Slide down. Okay, so tight hamstrings have been shown to contribute to knee and back pain as well. So it's a good idea to stretch them out. Next one we're going to do is our calves. So I'll show you the side view. Keep both feet flat on the ground. Push this knee forward a little bit. And you should be able to feel the stretch there. Okay, same thing with the other leg. As you go, same with the hamstrings, go to hit the point of tension and just stop there. Don't force the muscle, let it relax on its own and you will stretch out further. Alright? And the final stretch we're going to do is for our hips. Okay, so if you have a chair, sit in a chair, cross your leg like so, lean your body forward, and you're going to feel a stretch through the bottom of your bum and the top of your hamstrings. Okay, so this also helps to alleviate back pain. So we'll go to the other leg now. Wow, it's really tight. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope that you've found this to be beneficial to you as been to me. All right, cardio health is very important because it helps to prevent a lot of lifestyle diseases, including heart disease and heart attacks. All right, so have a great week ahead and stay safe, everyone.